Oh, another session of this. Hey guys, my name is Brian Taylor and I wanted to say thanks for stopping by and thanks for watching this video. If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, click on that subscribe button down there. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, follow the link, become my friend. Would love to have you on the team. Today I wanted to talk about something that is very, very important. I wanted to talk about you and how much of a failure you are. Believe it or not, you are the biggest failure on the face of the planet, next to the other 7 billion of us. Failing is such an important part of being human. If you fail, inevitably you are learning how to not do things, but you must fail in order to succeed. And if you can find somebody that has succeeded without failing, I can promise you this, failure will come back and bite them in the ass. But a lot of people look at failure as a bad thing. When we're in school, we're taught to study hard, study hard, study hard, don't fail, don't fail, don't fail, don't get bad grades, don't learn how, do it right, study and ace the exam. And when you fail, you get an F. It's a bad mark. It's a negative mark, and it's sent home, and you get in trouble, and you get grounded. And then you go to college, and the same thing happens. Except for you don't get grounded, you just have to take freaking courses over again and spend more money. And then you go to your job, and you fail at your job. And you get chastised for failing, right? Well, all of these things are designed ultimately to make you a better human being. You receive the bad grade to remind you not to do the same thing again and to be more studious. You receive the bad grade in college to remind you to be more studious and not party so hard, put down the whiskey bottle, not go to the party, stay home and study. And at your job, you're chastised for failing in order to make sure you don't make that same mistake again. But some people take it a little bit further. Some people will actually hold themselves to such a high standard that if they fail, it's the end of the world. And that is the wrong way to go about it. Anytime you step off into a personal endeavor, if it is something you've never done before, something you're still new at, you should pretty much expect to fail. Hell, you should welcome the failures. Because failing means that you're learning, and learning means that you're growing, and growing means you're working your way towards success. So when you step into a new project, a new job, a new anything, expect to fail. Don't beat yourself up over it. Because here's the ultimate underlining thread beneath this entire conversation. Just because you fail doesn't mean you are a failure. You are actually a perfect machine. Failing is part of being human. Our society would not exist without the failures in the past. The most important thing you can do when you fail is learn. Make sure that you're looking at the failure and saying, why did that happen? How did that happen? Jump in a little bit deeper. Don't just stop with, well, it happened because of this. I failed and it's this person's fault or that person's fault, or I didn't have enough of this, or I didn't have enough of that, or there wasn't enough, of this money, or there wasn't enough of this resource. Stop. Be a failure. Accept that you failed. Look at yourself and go, you know what? I failed. How can I grow from it? Do not, and I repeat, do not take on the attitude of, I failed, and that makes me a failure. No, do not do that. You are one of the most precious things in the universe. You are designed to fail. Every species of animal on the planet fails, and that's how we grow. It's called evolution. And even if you don't believe in evolution, you at least got to believe in this basic fact. If you touch the stove and it's hot, you're not going to touch the stove again. That's how you learn. Failure is part of the learning process. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to step out in front of people and say something. I mean, shit, look at me. I'm standing here in front of this camera and I'm talking about failure. Can I tell you how many times I screwed this up? This is like my 9th take on this already. Don't be afraid to fail. It's how you're going to learn. Be confident in failing. When you fail, ask why, study why, learn why, grow from that failure so that you don't make the same mistake again, or at least you don't make the same mistake in the same way. But listen, you are designed to fail. You are the perfect machine, but you didn't get that way without failure. Remember, you are absolutely amazing. I love you. If you fail and you don't feel like you can get back up from that failure, hit me up. All my stuff's right here. Hit me up. Shoot me a message, tweet, Facebook message, email, whatever. I'll remind you how awesome you are. But listen, failure is part of the process. We are designed to fail. It is how we grow. So, love yourself. Be proud of the fact that you are a failure. I know I am. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, you can feel free to click on some of these things over here and check out more great content. I've got a bunch of videos online, and you can subscribe to me somewhere down there. If you want to read my book, 12 Blackened Petals, there's links for it all over the place. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. And always come back for more. Subscribe so you can always get notifications of new videos just when I drop them. Thank you so much.